Alright, so today's video we're watching a Gold 1 DPS on PS5 playing Sojourn. And they say, hey, I have a good one for you today. Me and my duo decided to play some comp. Who's your duo in this game? I feel like we could have turned this game around, but the tension that our tank was making just took the whole team down. Our tank was yelling at our supports at first, after all the times he died. I feel like he was feeding most of the time. Then, decided to start talking about me and my duo doing really bad. Wow, this tank can't even pick a side on what they're like mad about. Like they're mad at the supports, but then they're mad at the DPS. I mean, I guess they're being technically, I guess they're being consistent. Telling us to switch. I honestly feel like me and my duo weren't doing too bad, but this is very common in games I usually play. I would like to know what I could have done to win this game. I tried to think about my position and ways to get out. I'm open to any criticism and advice you have to share with me. Thank you for your time. All right, sounds good. Let's see how it goes. Here we go.
Defend objective A.
Exciting times ahead. Everyone hydrated?
Wait for it. Good start, good shot, nice play. I like your positioning, by the way, taking an off angle top left. So far, so good. So far, so good. Taking the high ground control, you're gonna be able to kill the Ana for free. Nice kill on the Ana. All right, your tank died first on your team. This is a weird fight. That was a unique team fight. Remember, the person you killed is gonna be there to your left. To your left is going to be whoever you killed first. Okay, you still got a kill. Nice. I mean, so far, you're playing just fine. Only thing I would... Yeah, no, never mind. I thought maybe they only had one tick there. Yeah, you did the right play. I would have said if it was they've only had one tick at the time, you could have waited an extra second. But no, everything was fine there. I mean, truthfully, your tank died first when they probably should have been fine. So there you go. All right. Okay, your tank's dead. This is gonna be an interesting one, because I already can tell what's happening, is you have a tank that plays with really bad positioning, and doesn't understand that they have bad positioning, so they spend the whole game assuming that all their supports are just like, they hate them. Like, they just think the supports hate them. So they're gonna spend the whole game telling everybody how bad they are, even though in reality their positioning just isn't good. No matter who's supporting them, probably won't be able to keep them alive. Isn't that great? Did that Ryan just run into a dragon? Sure did. The Ryan runs in, gets purpled again. It's the same thing over and over again. Oh, Soldier's been fine. I mean, even the aim's been good so far. So, it's okay. I mean, it's still a winnable game.
Dodge this.
All right. The Ryan should hold the corner, but not be too aggressive. Go to the right side hallway, so like... I want to see how that Ryan disengages, but it should go to the right side hall. Ooh. Unlucky on your part there. You can take the pedal up, though. That's why it's always important to have pedals up. Ah! I would be pissed if that happened to me. You make the grand escape. You're like, yeah! I did it! I made the escape! Junkrat! Like, what were you saying? You think Thing 1 and Thing 2 are in the group? Actually, their duo's meowing this one. They have no idea who Thing 2 is. This is by chance. They have their ultimate coming up? Staggered again? Yep. Alright, breaking the bubble's fine here. I want to reiterate, because I need to start showing this to people. Okay, and obviously Thing 2 is their duo, yes. Not the Mercy. Or the Lifeweaver. This is the situation where I see people. If Zarya is that charged up, you can shoot the bubbles there. And the reason why you're going to shoot the bubbles is if the Zarya is going to play that far up and like kind of keep pushing in, getting rid of a bubble early on there is going to be very important for you. So if you see like 100 charged Zarya, I hate to break it to you, there's about a 90% chance that Zarya is going to have that charge the whole time. And then if you don't shoot the bubble, all you're going to do is give up map control. And then the Zarya can just like time bubbles and you can never do anything. So if I see a Zarya push in like that and I'm already like, you just break their bubble. And I know there's always like discussion on breaking bubbles, etc. Never break them. If you don't break bubbles, in some areas, you're going to give more value and outplay yourself than you are by not shooting the bubbles. right? So the point I'm making here is, no, if I see a Zarya use their bubble at the choke of King's Row, I'm probably not going to shoot the bubble because I know that by the time they get to me, like, I can time the energy levels there on Zarya. But when you get in these situations where you're getting snowballed and you're on your back foot, not shooting a bubble when the Zarya is already charged to begin with is actually going to help that Zarya. Because now the Zarya can time cooldowns better, push in. My rule of thumb with bubbles is always count 3 bubbles so you can track them correctly. Because generally, good Zaryas or Zaryas in general will have the first bubble back up by then, and then they have about a 7-second window where they have no bubbles. And you can quite frequently get Zaryas into those 7-second windows, right? But you need to know when to shoot the bubble. And that's the point I'm making here is people keep telling you not to shoot the bubble, but there's about a 25% to a 30% time where you should shoot the bubble. Let me look at their Zarya right now with bubbles. So that first bubble, if you shot, there would be no time. And now the Zarya look at the energy, by the way, on Zarya. 100 energy. So if you were to shoot at the Zarya right away right here, like on their next bubble, this Zarya won't have bubble for like 7 seconds. All I'm saying is it's okay to shoot the bubble in certain spots. And this is one of them, is all I'm showing. Like right here, Zarya, you can shred that bubble still. If that Zarya keeps running at you, you can shred the bubble. Okay, no one's shooting the bubble now because they're waiting. I would pop your ult. Nice shot. There you go. Zarya ran at your team, has no bubbles now, though. Zarya's dead. Perfect. Good job. There you go. You thought they were going off the map there? Oh, me too. I 1,000% thought they were going off the map. Yeah, I thought the Sojourn played that very well. Yep. Zen got randomly killed there. Now, this is a situation, by the way. Let's go take a look at the Zarya. What are they at right now? 55 energy? I would not shoot the bubble right here for a second. And only because this will mean that they have no bubble. And then, after that bubble, they're going to have, like, about 40 energy. So, that's one of the situations. See how it can change from fight to fight? Okay. If that Sigma's wondering why they died to the Zarya, it's because they went right in front of a Zarya and stood there and tried to survive. Once again, it's about recognizing what you're playing against. If you're on Sigma, you need to play further range. So the furthest that you would push in this spot, by the way, is right where the Sojourn is, because you'd want to use what you want to do is you want to use the cart as cover. I like how this has become a way to teach tanking too, while also watching this VOD. Basically, what happens here in this situation, even your teammate's a little bit too far up right now, and I only say that because of like the situation. I want you to look at what you have here. You have multiple good spots, multiple good cover. Now, if you get a kill, great. But if you're on Sigma, you can't really push that. I mean, the furthest you could, like, maybe angle this a little bit, like angle here, but you have to be backing up before they even remotely get you to, like, 50% HP. This is like a situation where out of position tank gets killed over and over again, gets mad, he doesn't get healed. Railgun charged. Thanks for the help. Good save by your Life Weaver. Okay, you're going to be going around for a flank. I actually don't mind this. This is good. The reason why this is good, chat, it's called creating angles. What you're doing right now is you're going around a flank. This is going to force the people that are looking straight down middle to look at you. You have 2 support ultimates. There's no reason why you should lose this team fight. This is just a good situation. Nice play. Excellent play. I have no issue with what you just did. This was all excellent. You can go for the Junkrat. I mean, it's a risky play if they one-shot you, but, like, who cares? You'll be fine. I wouldn't over-push that. Unless, you can do that. Yeah, you're good. You're going to get the kill. Nice job. Now, you can stay here for a second, by the way. You don't have to... Keep in mind, in that situation, when you know no one's pushing you, you can wait the extra second to use your slide out, just in case. Like, don't force trying to get out of there if they're not even close to you yet. Breaking the shields. Nice, not bad. I think you know you probably just play further back there. You were doing a good job with your positioning. I always tell the stories about how players will start off with really, really, really solid positioning, and then as you win more team fights, you stray away from it. That's why I always want to get it like in people's mindset to consistently keep that same positioning throughout the whole game. Also, am I losing it, or does it look like Jeff the Landshark is trying to get Bap and Zarya up top right on the spectator? Doesn't that look like Jeff the Landshark's like teeth? Or am I losing it? Anybody else seeing that? Look it! Tell me you don't see like shark teeth. I don't know what that was, but that's May Ice Freeze? Nah, it's shark teeth, okay? So this is what the sleep does for me. Here we go.
Enjoying the view?
Clear out.
Yep. Back on the high ground's fine. Keep spamming in. There's a grab. That's okay. Your team should be able to deal with it. Nice shot.
Recharging.
Good Sigma ult.
Dodge this. Threat neutralized. Think I'd ever let you down? Railgun charge.
So just to make this clear, your tank started to blame the DPS too? Huh?
I'm on fire.
Well, we're watching this spectating right now.
Take cover.
Hey.
Tree's gone. Healing.
Not so fast.
Position's great. Just don't peek the window. Just do not peek the window. Even that like AoE that you just did right there, think about a safer spot you have. You can do it through this slight like small angle. Don't like never walk in front of like a wall to get a play off. Because I'm telling you, you get one shot so much. You go, well, how do you know that? Listen, this isn't about how I know that, okay? It's not because I've done it multiple times and have realized I probably shouldn't do that. AKA, I've done that many times, and I usually get one shot about 80% of the time. So just be a little bit smart on that one, okay? Rotating back, you have Zen ult. Zen should ult this ASAP. Yep.
Efficient design at work.
You should win this. How do you lose this if you do? Kill the Lucio and then you just win. Yeah, I think you win this team fight, right? Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, oh, that was looking way too close for my liking. I mean, a great hold though. I mean, the hold ended up being good. You had good position, like. I think everything there was just solid. I mean, I have nothing really bad to say about that one. Okay, not bad. Good half, though. I thought you played that fine. I don't know how... I legitimately do not know how your tank could complain about DPS in this game. If anything, the only player I've seen that's consistently screwed up in this game right now is Ben the Tank. Which is... It makes sense, right? A lot of the time, it's the players that are making a ton of mistakes that are the ones complaining the most about everybody else making mistakes. Like, everything they're doing wrong is everybody else's fault.
Look alive out there.
Nice pick, huge pick. That was excellent. Malga died there. I didn't see what happened there. I don't know if they didn't get healed for a second. Am I deliberately ignoring the lack of damage between/before fights in favor of other concepts? Can you explain that in just a better way for me to understand? Explain that to me like I'm 5. I'm missing the point a little bit on that one. I'm sorry. Nice shot. Good job again. I don't know why the Reaper's in your spawn, but good job.
Dodge this.
Did that BAP just throw a lamp at...
Not your finest hour.
I think their BAP threw the... Damn. This is a weird team fight. Okay, let's see what happens here. Mauga needs to wait there. If they run in, they're going to die again because they're just rushing at them. That's why they're going to fall over. That's not on the Ana. They just run in. That tank just... Yep. You said... Oh, yeah. Let me read that. You said there was an instance on defense third where the player wanted to use Life Weaver pedal, but pushing forward and poking the choke would have been... Oh, yeah. I'm... Sometimes, like... things that would be normal in like a top 500 game with like going for extra damage. I also need to see the vibe of the team. Their team was all playing further back. I'm okay with them not like going into the team and going for the early poke damage. While I would probably go for the early poke damage, I think in a plat game, some players are going to reposition a little bit differently. And I'm not as adamant about it in like a plat game. As I would be if I was watching, like, let's say, even like a Masters game, maybe High Diamond, I think. I know what you're saying, but yeah, it's just, there's other things we need to work on and fix before they do that. But yes, I do agree. It's good to have, I do talk about in some of my VODs about how, like, you need to set up post-fight. It's just, I generally will spectate ranks with different mindsets and different things. What I've learned over the years of spectating now is that I can't expect every player to play like top 500. It's also the reason why I ever watch like where someone like will do unranked GMs and then they'll get into a silver game and they're like, dude, what are my teammates doing? Oh, I can't believe it. I'm like, dude, they're in silver. Like, what do you mean? What are they doing? You're playing like 8 ranks below where you're normally at and you're surprised they're not playing exactly how your top 500 players do. Like, what do you mean? Like, of course they're gonna have, you know what I mean? Like, of course it's gonna be different.
Area denial.
Actuating the barrier.
Here we go. Go, baby. Here we go.
Disrupting.
I mean, you're doing a good job of getting kills.
Efficient design at work. Thanks for the help.
There you go.
This ends now.
I don't mind this flank. I mean, you survived this. This is actually good. I like this. Good play. Dude, how does your tank blame you? Like, they actually blamed you? I guess this has been a good Sojourn game. I'm so confused. Like, what am I missing here?
On the move. Coming through. This ends now. I'm on fire.
Here we go. Not bad. Yeah, you can't see the replay scoreboard. Good backline pressure, good kills. Good job. Get the kill. Go look for kills in front now. Yeah, good job. Good play.
Efficient design at work. Thanks for the help.
Good job.
Rails empowered and ready to fire. I'm good to
Wait
go.
for it.
Affirmative. Disrupting. Ready.
This is on console, actually. Wait for it.
Coming through. Area denial.
Okay. I mean, I haven't even had to like comment on too much because like the position has been very solid. So is the aim. Like I'm at the point now where it's like even there you knew they weren't gonna shoot you, so I'm okay with you going by.
Dodge this.
MA is gonna be low regardless.
You can call me Vivian.
Well, they're gonna have full HP now. Just be careful of that wall. Good job reacting to that. You hear the Mei underneath you? Oh, well, that's unlucky timing. Oh, this has been a very awkward situation. You don't know where to go. That was one of those, you try to kill someone and they just ended up outplaying you a little bit. Here we go.
I'm with you.
It's weird. I feel like your team is actually playing better than the other team, but you're still losing.
Disrupting.
And a lot of it has to do with patience, it feels like. Like, it's just like, that tank keeps running in. Just wait. Wait for your team. Go in as 5, unless you get kills and you know you have numbers. Unless maybe they were backing out the whole time and they pushed him down. Like, I can see that, but... Dude, I'm telling you, sometimes the make or break between winning the rank game is like 3 seconds, and so many people just won't wait those extra 3 seconds.
Not so
Here you go.
fast. Ready.
Wait for it.
Area denied.
At your convenience.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Coming through. This ends.
I would have ulted that sooner. I feel like you lost your time in there. You had a good idea with the ult, but you were a few seconds behind. That was one of the few times where your ult decision making was just a little bit off. I was like so pumped for that too because I saw their low HP. You still might be able to get kills. I just think you had them at a much better HP spot than you do now. You can all in the Zarya right now too. That Zarya's I feel like there's no target focus. Should be good.
The barrier cannot withstand much more.
This ends now. Come on, Vivian. Get yourself.
Should be good. Wait for it. Nice aim. That was good. Good target focus. Go for the Mercy now.
Disrupting.
Don't let Mercy get the res off. Great job. Shoot the lamp if you can. Lamp's important to kill there. You win this team fight. Nice play. I gotta say, like, mechanically, you're doing great. Like, this has been a very rare game of, like, I don't, like, feedback-wise, like, somebody brought it up earlier, like, yeah, you could probably push up a little bit more after one team fights. Like, maybe I could have put that in there, too. Like, there's definitely, like, you just had solid decision-making for the most part. Outside of that ult timing, which I felt was a little bit off, like, it's been great. It's been great.
Empowered and ready to fight.
Yeah, you got to keep the momentum going. Okay, high ground's good here.
Not so fast.
I don't mind the AoE there. Shoot the Mercy. Nice shot.
I'm on my game now.
Yeah, break bubble. Break bubble's fine here. I think you made the right decision on that one, though. What are you looking at? They already killed the May. A little bit of an error there because there was some downtime that you could have done more damage to kill maybe their Sojourn and not lose a teammate. I actually think they could have kept the tank up there. But you win this, right? How do you lose this?
Now. Breaking them down.
Yeah, I see what happened. I'm gonna pause for a second because I don't think this is gonna go. Listen, everybody, okay? When there's another team fight, you don't need to all push to the cart. What happened there is your team overextended a little bit because they just wanted to push the cart aggressively for some reason. Yeah, just stay back. Your teammates both pushed up there and got themselves killed. Like this is where, once again, I talk about like a 3-second window. All you need to do here is just clean up kills as they come in. And the only way to make it easy on them is to give them an easy target to kill. So if you're a target that can easily be one shot, there's a pretty good chance you shouldn't be on the cart. Like, just take your time. Like no matter what, there's one guarantee we can have here. If any of your teammates feed, you're going to lose the team fight and you're going to lose the game. So if your concern is, oh, well, we need to push the cart with 3 people and just win, ain't going to happen with the timings you're currently at, right? There's going to be situations where that's fine. This is not one of them. So why rush to the cart and go out of position when all you've been doing in general, and I'm talking more about the team effort here, why push into the team and just get killed? Like, what's the point of that, right? That's kind of the issue I run into. Just win with good positioning and you'll be fine. The only way to let this team get back into the game is by doing what your team's doing, which is run at them on the cart. Thankfully, your team did get out, so you have a retake here, but I think you just win the game there if you don't go in and feed right away. Same issues. pop the window. Your teammate, your friend. Yep, there it
No
is.
sweat. Just need a new plan.
Good Sigma ult.
This ends now. Dodge this. We're outnumbered. Watch yourselves. Cooling down.
Damn. Nice try. Nice try. I mean, listen. The problem you're going to run into here is like this was just kind of like a team effort
Watch
loss.
yourselves.
But I will say you played very solid. You had like I would say you had like 3 like mistakes this game, and they were like small mistakes. It was like a bad ult timing, little bit off on your ult timing. I felt like you could have done a better job there. You know, a couple positional mistakes, but like overall, like if I'm just giving you feedback, I think you played fine. I think you want to. I would like to see, you know, someone mentioned earlier, like maybe, you know, go for damage a little bit more since you're good at that, right? Like go for damage a little bit more. It's probably going to be helpful for your team if you do that. I can totally see that side of it. But yeah, honestly, I would say just keep playing the way that you are and look for more opportunities to get kills, because I think right now your aim is in a really good spot. I think you can just win by playmaking all the time. Playmaking doesn't mean run into their spawn and go for kills. Monster, thanks to the 8 months with the tier 1. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. Now going to your tank blamed your supports and DPS for that. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. Your tank fed like the majority of that game, and it was because there's no like stopping for them. The moment they respawn, that's when they start playing again. They just run right into the team regardless of what's happening. So, you know, they had good moments, but yeah, I mean, I don't know why your tank was blaming everybody else when in reality, like your tank probably, I mean, I could be over exaggerating, probably took away about 2 minutes of good team fights with how he was positioned the whole time. In my opinion, there's probably about 2 minutes of respawn times happening when your tank constantly just rotates in and dies early. That is not a support or a DPS issue. That's just a like, hey, wait 3 seconds for a much better overall team fight. Because if you don't wait those 3 seconds, you're waiting another 20 to 25 seconds per time you do that. So I'm not sure why they were at least blaming the DPS or this. I don't know. I mean, I think there was a couple times where the Life Weaver could have saved the tank, but like that once again is not. There was a lot happening there. So. I don't know why they were complaining about that. But yeah, work on what I said. Keep doing what you're doing. You had great mechanics, so I think you're going to climb. You got this. You absolutely got this. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to all 3 YouTubes if you haven't. Leave a comment. All of that helps. If you want to submit your own spectating, look in the description below. There's my Discord. That's where you would do that. We also record these live on stream. You can see the Twitch chat below the webcam. Also stream on YouTube, so stop by if you haven't. We have a lot of fun here. And with that being said, I hope you all have an amazing day/night.